trigger isn't connecting. We're gonna crack it open. This HPA build has been the toughest one I've done so far.
What up, Airsoft fam? DARKTREE here, back with another episode of Behind the Build. In today's episode, you know what? It's all over the place. I got Amazon packages got to pick up. I think I just heard another Amazon package get dropped off. I'm not sure if that's Airsoft related or not. And please go ahead and like and subscribe. Your support contributes directly to channel growth and I greatly appreciate it. Sorry for the audio if you can hear kids screaming outside. I do live next to a pool and jacuzzi area in a big apartment complex, so I am located right in front of the pool area. So if you guys hear a bunch of kids screaming and hollering, sorry about that. I'll try to remove from the audio if I can't. It is what it is. Like I said, we have a lot of packages to open up. I have a build I want to get into, an HPA replica that I'm trying to get fixed. So I got to go get air for my HPA tanks. I got to do some personal errands. Like I said, this vlog's gonna be all over the place. I got to get the truck washed because my Tacoma looks like complete garbage right now. So I got to get that taken care of. I got to get my gym stuff ready because I'm starting to get back into the gym. So I got to find all my gym stuff, which I haven't been able to find for the past 2 weeks. I think I put it all away and I cannot locate it. So hopefully I find my gym stuff and get that squared away. So you guys just stay tuned and let's just get into this vlog. Alright guys, I don't know if you can tell by the little B-roll right there, but my truck is pretty damn dirty. I haven't washed the Tacoma in I don't even know how long. I'm going to talk about it. So yeah, with a few more errands to run. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't written everything down yet, which I should have done. I'm trying to get everything organized. So let's just clean the truck and I'll think about all the stuff I have to do. And then later on, we'll just go on those adventures and stay tuned for all that. Here is my Sony camera just sitting here in my data crew bag. Yeah, so I want to start using this more for, you know, vlogging, stuff like that for now, and then transition it over to using it more for a live stream kind of camera. See, it's a little bit dusty right there, but I'm gonna get the dust off of that and start using it. I have some little wind blockers right here for my my mic. Actually, where is my mic? So I do have my DJI mics right here. I'm going to put this inside right there. So stay tuned for better quality vlogging. Guys, tanks have been filled. Let's head back home and start working on fixing this Kythera HPA system. All right, let's see what we got here. Mouse pad from Logitech right here. Needed one for on-the-go editing, and a Anchor charger because I recently went on a little weekend trip with my mom and I needed a charger, and the last video didn't almost make it up basically on time because my charger wasn't working. So I need a brand new brick charger for the wall, and this one's a little bit more portable, a little bit more expensive, but the compactness and the footprint of this is going to be better for basically how I travel and how I move. So I trust Anchor, and hopefully this one works out. Ooh, nice. Okay, I think I'm still missing something, but this is going to be some cheap, or I should say inexpensive, Pebble speakers for my PS5, editing, just some light stuff around the house. If I want some music going in the background, I'm gonna be, running these speakers. So I'm gonna get those hooked up, show you guys how the speakers work, and just display all this stuff real quick, because it's just nice to show the stuff you got. So that's what I'm gonna get into real quick, and HPA stuff to come, Airsoft stuff to come. I don't really know how this vlog's gonna turn out, but hopefully you guys like the content, and yeah, see you guys in a little bit. Yeah, real quick guys, I decided to get something to eat. I went to Tam's, get myself a bacon cheeseburger combo because I am fucking hungry. Oh my god, I didn't mean to curse, but damn, your boy is famished. So we're at Tam's right now, like I said. This should be my last fat boy meal, because tomorrow we're going to the grocery store. Supposed to do that today, ran out of time. I got caught up redoing my desk, but tomorrow morning we're gonna hit the grocery store, go for a little walk and some exercise, and get back into the routine of working out, better diet, mind, body, and soul. So that's the plan moving forward, and HPA build. So stay tuned for that, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. You too. Hell on out of here. Alright, Airsoft fam, it is a hell of a lot later than I planned on it being when I started this build. I'm going to go downstairs and grab my homie's replica. I'm going to start tearing it apart and, basically figure out where the air leak is coming from. I spent the whole rest of the afternoon reorganizing my desk. My desk setup changed. It's not anything super important, but I did move some stuff around. And I didn't really make any more space as I tried to, but I'm going to show you guys real quick what I did, and I'll also show you guys that stuff that I got from Amazon. Alright, so first things first, the PS5 has been moved up into this corner right here. I went ahead and my screen is pretty much the same. Just move the Samsung over a little bit on the bottom, you can't really tell, but have my Gobi light back there, just chilling. A lot of stuff is laid out for a build or two that I have going on right now. It's my MacBook charger. A couple more doodads over here. I moved this pegboard that I use for basically tape, just doing stuff with some bills, some tools in here, some nails and screws, stuff like that. All Airsoft stuff on this little pegboard right here. Put my markers, little tools. I also have some glue, lubricant, different stuff in there for Airsoft replicas as well. Now here's my Ninja tank. I use this at a couple of BB Word events, and I'm also been using this for testing on my homie's gun, or testing us to say on my homie's replica. I'm gonna run downstairs and grab that right now. I forgot to plug in the mic on this camera, which if you guys don't know, I switched cameras. So I'm not using my phone right now. I'm using my Sony camera, my ZV-1, or I think that's what it's called. I'll link it in the description below if you guys were looking for an intro vlogging style camera that you can also use for live streaming. So that's going to be the next step for this camera, is to do live streams and maybe gaming. I'm not sure yet, but definitely this is going to be my entry level into doing all that kind of stuff. This is the G&G that I'm going to be breaking down right now. It's been through its paces, but it's got a little bit of a trigger issue with some sticking going on, and I think there is a leak. Well, I know for sure there's a leak going on, so I'm going to have to break it down pretty much all the way and kind of diagnose where that leak is coming from. Hopefully it's an O-ring issue, because if I mentioned earlier, I think I did mention earlier that I do have a backup set of O-rings that
fit every part of the Kythera, whether it's going to be the nozzle or the actual cylinder portion, so, or the piston I should call it. So I don't know how I'm going to record this next part. Just stay tuned and see how it goes. Hopefully we can get it fixed. That's the goal here. Yeah, so I just took off the upper for this Kythera build, and I'm going to show you guys what the issue is real quick. So, not sure if you guys can hear that from where the camera is, but let me just bring it a little bit closer. So I'm going to go ahead and cover the nozzle right here. Basically, when I cover the nozzle, the air is escaping from other parts of the Kythera, but there is a huge leak. If you guys can hear that, that's a problem, because poor air seal leads to poor consistency, poor accuracy, and overall bad experience on the airsoft field. So I gotta go in, break this completely down, crack this open, and see what's going on with these O-rings and see if I can get this problem alleviated. There you guys are. What's up, guys? I am actually checking out the live stream as I break it down. This is pretty much Tuesdays and Thursdays. This is what I'm doing. Breaking down builds, building up HPA guns, stuff like that, you know. Just builds on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But say hi, guys. I don't know. I honestly can't tell you guys why this thing isn't working. I've gotten it down to the bare bones of the Kythera system right there, if you guys can't see. This is basically the driving force of the system right here. And all the O-rings look good. Everything is still greased up pretty nice. I could add a little bit more grease to it, but that wouldn't be the cause of an air leak that's so profound. So still a bit concerning. I'm actually watching a video right here. The guys that work for Polarstar, I think this guy right here was probably the creator. I'm not sure if he made the Kythera system, but yeah, just as we do, I just want to make sure that I'm double checking and triple checking what I'm doing here, because I can't figure this out. So kind of at a loss right now. I'm going to do some more troubleshooting, see if I can figure out what's going on here, and get back with you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so I actually found the O-rings I was looking for right after I ordered an extra 2 batches from Airsoft GI. I found my Kythera O-ring set that I had on backup, so I'm going to go ahead and crack these open. I may not get to it today because it's kind of late. It's already getting close to my bedtime, so I'm going to go ahead and probably crack this open tomorrow, get back into this Kythera, which means breaking it completely apart again, which is fine because I kind of remembered how to get in there pretty easily and crack it open. So I'm gonna get back into that tomorrow. And if that doesn't work, then I think the system is just a bust, because if the O-rings aren't fixing the leak, then I honestly don't know what it is, and I might just switch out this entire build for something else. Maybe you have to switch out the nozzle, I don't know, but hopefully these O-rings fix the entire issue, and next time, hopefully you guys see me, we got this thing up and running, so stay tuned. It's the next day. Still got the Kythera right here. We're gonna crack it open, and we're gonna fit it out with all of these O-rings that I have right here. It's a whole new set. I'm gonna go ahead and just strip all the O-rings out, grease it up really nice, and air it up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that we solve the air leak issue, so we can have ourselves another fully functioning HPA replica. Yeah, so it is after work, and the boy's a little hungry, so I had to make myself a nice chicken bacon ranch wrap. Put a little garlic aioli in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and devour this, and like I said, the build I got time, so, but I need to fuel up, so see you guys in a bit. So the air leak is all taken care of, I believe. The O-rings were the issue, so I got those all lubricated and put back into place. Everything's good to go there. But I am having an issue when firing. I'm not sure if you can see, but this is basically the back of the gearbox right here, and this is the Kythera right here, and it's kind of twisting like this way, so it's going away from the trigger. So when I pull the trigger isn't connecting 100% with the sear, and it's doing like a weird click, and it's like clicking off to the side, so it's not fully engaging. So I'm gonna make a little adjustment so that the cylinder doesn't rotate as I'm firing, and that should correct that issue, and that should correct all issues. So we should be good to go from here on out. I'm kind of getting tired of this thing. So I'm gonna close this one out and try to get it done tonight. So the next time I see you guys, we should have a fully functioning Polarstar Kythera. Hopefully. So I added some plastic components inside of the gearbox, and I held them down in place with some adhesive. So I'm going to let that cure overnight, and then I'm going to add some of this Texav grease to these components. You guys are wondering what these plastic pieces are. They are mag releases. I just wanted to see if these mag releases would work well with rubbing against this sear component right here, because I'm having a twisting motion when I fire. This thing is twisting like this, basically moving back and forth, and the trigger is not engaging properly on this piece right here. Sorry if it's not clear. it keeps fading in and out. But basically I'm trying to get this piece to engage on the trigger correctly, and that's pretty much the idea. So these two components right here, these mag releases, are gonna hold this system in place so that it rocks back and forth with a trigger without any issue. So put a little note on here to remind myself to add grease to the gearbox, because I will forget. Alright, as you guys can tell, it's pretty late. Tomorrow is going to be day 4 of trying to get this build done. I'm a little tired at this point, but I'm actually happy that I'm figuring out all the issues, and I know for sure, without a doubt, that I can get this done tomorrow. Even if those two components don't hold in place, those two mag releases that I put in there, which is kind of like a Mickey Mouse thing I wanted to try out. I mean, if it holds, it holds. But if it doesn't hold, I'm pretty sure the Teflon tape, or not Teflon tape, but the electric tape will be able to hold that cylinder in place. So we should have no more rotation of the cylinder when we engage that trigger. And the air, if you guys didn't hear, so there is no more leak. The O-rings were the issue. I went ahead and switched out all the O-rings on the Kythera system, because Airsoft GI had some replacement O-rings in stock. I already had myself a pair here. I bought another 2 pairs just in case this happens again, or happens to my other Kythera HPA build. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So tomorrow, we're just gonna get back into this and just knock it out. Alright, so this is turning out to be a lot rougher than initially thought. So this air leak has turned into an air issue, then it was an alignment issue, then it was a mag release issue, and now it's turning into a hop-up issue. This Kythera build has been tough, to say the least. one problem has been turning into another problem, that turns to another problem, turns to another problem. And the good thing about this, the positive that I'm trying to take from this, is that I'm learning, relearning some things, learning some new things, and just it's a process basically. So I'm already on the GI website right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get myself another max model hop up, because I don't have a spare right now, and I know I'm gonna need another one for an HPA build in the future. I did find another max model hop up hiding in another AEG that I had, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap that out and put it in this G&G build, and that should fix the issue with the gap between the hop up and the max. So long story short is I have a gate hop up. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I have a gate hop up inside of that G&G build right now, and I need to get a max hop up in that build, because let's see if we can get that in frame. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. There is a gap. There's a huge gap, and that creates a problem with feeding. So I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I will be putting the camera down here so you guys can see, hopefully. So on my left right here we have the gate hop up right here, and on the right we have the max hop up. So if I can get that just in frame, I think that's pretty much lined up right. If you can't tell, hopefully you guys can tell, I'm trying to get it lined up correctly, but the max hop up has a longer feeding stem for the BBs to travel through. The gate, on the other hand, has a shorter feeding stem, which is causing me feeding issues for the current build I'm working on. So this hop up is a no-go, and I should have just stuck to my guns and stayed with max, but there I go, trying something new, and that's what I get. Yeah, so the reason why I'm brand loyal sometimes is because when something just works, it works. And max hop-ups work for me, and I'm not saying you guys should throw one in your replicas or any of your builds, but they're definitely worth taking a look at, especially with this little this chamber right here. I've seen one or two hop-up systems trying to emulate this that have just came out, but this is a little BB latch. This helps you maintain those extra 3 to 5 BBs that you usually lose every time you reload. So the max hop-up system overall is just premier. I love these things, and yeah. This HBA build has been the toughest one I've done so far, and it's worth it because I've learned a lot. So more on this probably tomorrow. Probably gonna end it here for tonight. I'm tired if you guys can't tell. But yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat real quick, head off to bed, and then we're gonna pick up this vlog tomorrow. And I promise you guys we're gonna have shooting, testing, and maybe 1 or 2 complete builds. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, we are back here in the training facility right now. I got 4 of these mags fully loaded. Well, 3.5. This one's halfway loaded. I got my air right here. We got the G&G right here with the Kythera system inside. We ran into all the issues on this one pretty much. We had an air leak that we started off with that moved into a some kind of connection issue. So I had to strip it all the way down with the air leak issue, and I had to do all the O-rings over again. And then there was a sear connector issue. It was doing this whole raspberry thing. I had to fix that. Then there was an issue with the trigger. I had to shave down the trigger because it wasn't aligning correctly with the overall Kythera piston system. So I had to basically shave down so the sear aligned with the trigger. And then there was a mag issue. The mag was not connecting to the hop-up system that I had, and it was causing misfeeds. So I am using PTS EPM 1 mags again, which are my favorite mags in Airsoft, and I am using a I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is a max hop up inside. The same one I was using my R15, running the 0.20 gram BBs for this HPA build for this test. So I'm gonna go ahead and load it up, and we shouldn't have any more issues with feeding. So if this runs perfect, then I think we're good. Without further ado, guys, let's check this thing out. Oh yeah, this thing's good to go. Let me hit the lights. Alright guys, so I think that this build is complete. I'm going to go ahead and let my homie know that it is good to go. It's going to return to him probably, if not tomorrow, Tuesday. But for sure, this build is done. And yeah, I'm very happy that everything has been fixed on this thing and it's good to go. So let's come back to you, homie. Right now, I'm going to be testing out my R15. You know, it's got the Gate Titan Pulse HPA system inside of it. I'm going to be running it on EPM mags. I got a shorty right here, loaded up. We are on fire, and hopefully get a nice little light show here. Alright Airsoft fam, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. Your support contributes directly to channel growth and I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to aim down sight, and I'll catch you guys next time on Behind the Build.